Hey everyone, Steve Crawford from the Advice Movement, and I just wanted to spend a couple of minutes sharing 5 reasons why I'd love you to come along and join myself and the rest of the Advice Movement family at LTMA'20, happening in Melbourne, February 11 to 13 in 2020. Reason number 1, our 5 awesome pre-conference workshops. 3 hours, it's going to be happening the afternoon before the conference starts. And there's 5 really cool, meaty topics that you can get stuck into and actually start building some stuff ready for the 2020s. Reason number 2, every conference has plenaries and breakouts, and we like to think that we've got some of the best, most practical ones to help you get 2020s advice ready. An awesome plenary session that we've actually got is with a friend of mine, Professor Alexandra Parker. So Professor Parker is going to spend some time helping us actually understand our own mental health and the things that we can do to get ourselves ready to be able to help our clients. We all know that the industry's been through a lot of challenges over this decade, and Professor Parker is going to teach us some tools and techniques that we can use to help ourselves get right first, so that we can actually help our clients. Then all the way from the USA, we have Ryan Inman, just one of our breakout sessions, but Ryan's so excited to come out and share with everyone that comes along how he's created 256 leads from his podcast Financial Residency for his financial planning firm. So Ryan's going to go through all the ins and outs of how to get started if you're a rookie podcaster, so definitely a session not to miss. Next is our collaboration zone and our pop-up prezos. So every conference you go to, there's a trade area where you eat some food and hang out with the partners, usually only for a little while, and then the bell's ringing and you're getting rushed back into sessions. Not at LTMA'20. We've actually dedicated 2 hours on day 1 and 2 hours on day 2 to actually collaborate, not just with our presenter coaches or our practitioner coaches, but our industry coaches and our partner coaches as well, so that you can take the ideas that you've learned at LTMA and start to put some building blocks around them into actionable items that you can then continue to work on when you get back to the office. And to keep you interested, if you want to go and see some prezos during those 2-hour breaks, you could actually get on stage yourself. So in the corner of our trade area, we're going to have a pop-up presentation zone. We've got 50 sets of headsets, and we're going to do silent speaker spots running for 5 minutes each. We all know it's a critical skill to have these days to be able to talk comfortably and confidently in front of any prospect or existing client. So we want to give you an opportunity to practice. Maybe you've never done a speech before, maybe you've never presented before. So 20 of our LTMA attendees are getting the opportunity to do that, and you could be one of them. All you got to do is come along and put your application in. My next reason why we want you to come along, obviously networking is a huge part of going to any conference, and LTMA is no different. So obviously, apart from our collaboration zone and the pop-up prezos, we're going to have a couple of functions. We've got a back-to-school function on the first night, and then we've got the prom night social on the second night. Plenty of opportunities to network and hang out with maybe some existing peers and maybe some people, some new advisors that you haven't met yet. And the last reason is why not? We're closing out 1 decade and moving into the 2020s, and there's going to be a whole bunch of change that continues to work through the advice industry. We really need you to support to come along and help us start this new decade of advice off the right way. We need your ideas. We need your input. Our community needs you to join us. So I hope to see you there, February 11 to 13 in Melbourne. Bye for now.